Hey folks, welcome to A Piece of CX. This week we're taking a look at some of the evolution within Nice CXone's Enlighten Actions product and one of the latest updates, which is automation opportunities. Now, if you are a leader and managing a CXone estate, then Enlighten Actions is the place where realistically you want to be going to now whenever you want to know what is going on with your contact center operation. There is a plethora of data here across multiple different paradigms. And I would also suggest taking a look at the help site, because with every single release, there are more things which you can ask, and there are more ways in which you can ask them as well. So at the moment, it's covering interaction analytics, ACD, quality management, digital, a couple of other things as well. I think 26.1, which we are recording as that will start going out, is going to include WFM data, which is really cool because then we'll be able to ask multiple things there. Now, with this, I'm going to show you it via a story lane demo. Again, if you're an engineer, story lane is a great way of taking data that sometimes doesn't look great on demo platforms and cleaning it up. So here I have lots of different things I have asked. One tip again, if you ask lots of things in your insights area, after a while, this takes a little while to load. So you can actually use the clear rule and get rid of those. But what you can also do is if you click your star and it becomes a followed chart, when you click into followed chart, that then becomes a chart that will update with the latest time paradigm as well. When you generally set this up, you'll go into your settings. I generally go to the last 7 days or last 14 days, depending on what you're wanting to look for. Your follow charts will do that. Whereas when you go into here, it will be, for example, these were in July and some of these were in other time frames. You see loads of different kinds of things we can be asking. Most used dispositions, agents with MPS. We've got our anomaly detection, which is really interesting as well. But let's go and take a look at something new. So the something new is automation opportunities. It will appear at the top under your anomalies section. Okay, so we're going to flip across to automation opportunities. And what it will do is it will give you a value. We can do 83% automation here, which let's face it, that is a very, very high percentage to be looking at. There are some settings in the background where you can set this up. At the moment, it's all in USD. So one of the beauties of Storylane is I can put it all into pounds. But we can look at various different things here across what's going on with our average sentiment, our total interactions. It's using interaction analytics to look at the categories. So let's dive into this in a bit more detail. We can see this at a topic level or a category level. I can click into that and I can get more detail. Each of these you can hover over. They're a different subtopic, and then you can understand the sentiment for each, the time it's taking, all of that kind of stuff as well. What we can then do is we can start asking questions about automation opportunities. It will even suggest them to you. Again, go to the help site if you want to see all of the various different things you can ask. I'm going to ask, what's our biggest automation opportunity? It will then go away and think, and it will return to you. This is what we can do. These are the details. This is the impact. This is the reasoning. It will then offer to build an AI agent for you. This looks to be a link in the back end to Cognigy and some of the capabilities there. I haven't seen this working in the flesh just yet, but as this matures over the next couple of releases, that will get really, really interesting as well. So we can ask that another question as well. So what are my top 3 intents? So again, it's taking this from interaction analytics, topic AI into actions. So if you are a leader within CXone and you are relying on dashboards, on reporting, on interaction analytics, on interactions hub, all that kind of stuff, you can start bringing what you're asking for into Enlighten Actions. You can start to ask things like, well, what's my average CSAT versus average handle time? And it will plot those on a graph, as we saw in the various different charts we've got here. So total count of MPS versus number of calls per intent, for example. That's the kind of thing you can now start to do, which makes the analytical suite and the AI capabilities of CXone really, really interesting. Hopefully that was useful for you. Thank you very much for watching A Piece of CX.